Hello there, howdy folks. Thanks for coming tonight. So tonight is a beautiful night in rainy Seattle. But that's not while I'm here. I'm here to teach you basic skills for Star Citizen and show you the basics. I did release a video like this one, but the recording and audio is off, and I got some very constructive criticism. So think of this as a take two. Alright, I'm going to press the F4 button to switch to external view. So what I want to show you is basic controls and maneuvering in Star Citizen. And we're going to go over the 6 degrees of movement. Let's start with the first. Pitch. Pitch your nose up and down. Yaw. Left and right. And finally, the roll command. These 3 actions will change the orientation of your ship, but not necessarily the direction of your travel. Now, let's go into the 3 things that will change the direction of your travel. The strafe command, be it up or down or left or right. Now, 2 more. Reverse. And of course, the good old throttle. These are the 6 degrees of movement. Now, let's go ahead and switch over to the cockpit view. Press F4. Feel free to use this as a reference and follow along. Alright. Now, I'm doing this demonstration in Arena Commander at Security Post Korea. And there goes my corgi, my fearless assistant, my space dog. Alright. This is the universal skill that you can do, regardless of what kind of ship you are flying. Alright. So let's put these actions together to weave through the superstructure of Security Post Korea. And strafe up. Yeah, pretty simple. Alright. Now I am flying in a mode I'm going to show you. Bottom left of your screen. This means coupled mode is engaged. There are 2 modes of standard flight, coupled and decoupled. When you are flying in coupled mode, you apply the forward thrust. Now pointing up my nose, the ship will fire the small thrusters to keep the ship moving in the direction that I point my nose at. Now, let's change it up. Let's switch over to decoupled mode. So I'm going to come to a full stop. Hotkey. Now, I put on the forward thrust. No matter how I point the ship, I am going in the direction of travel. Doesn't matter if I'm rolling. But as soon as I hit forward thrust, now I change direction. Make special note of this icon right here. That indicates the ship's direction of travel. Now, while I'm in coupled and drifting in this direction, look at that. This icon is showing the opposite of direction of travel. Alright. So, flying in coupled is good for starting players. It's good for making those fine adjustments while you're going slow or trying to traverse through crowded areas, such as Security Post Korea, SPK. Now, I'm going to move on my strafe command, keep on the forward, pull up, and you see, wherever that little green thing is pointed, I'm going. As long as I don't point it at the station, I'm not going to crash into the station. Alright. Now, here's a practical exercise you can do for yourself. Pick yourself a small spot, like this. This first drill is called orbiting. And in order to orbit, all I do is push up on the strafe, point my nose down, and I just try to maintain a consistent distance between what I am orbiting. You can make adjustments with forward and reverse thrust to keep it nice and consistent. As you get better, you can do this a little faster. More power on the up strafe and a little more forward thrust. You'll get the feel for it. But start slow, start easy, and then slowly increase. It's pretty easy, actually. And like any good exercise, do it in reverse. So now I'm going to push hard on the down strafe while pulling my nose up. As you can see, you won't be perfect at first. This is the first maneuvering exercise. You should take about 5 minutes. And then eventually you'll get to be able to side strafe and then do it sideways. It's a little tricky. Strafe left, yaw to the right, a little bit on the forward thrust. So I'm yawing to the right, strafe left, and then forward thrust to keep the distance consistent. And now let's reverse it. Strafe right, yaw left, and then put on the thrust until you can maintain a nice even orbit. Don't worry about going fast. Just worry about getting your crosshairs and just orbiting the object. And just try to get consistent with speed and distance. Obviously, the better you get, the closer and faster you can do this. Alright. And now a fun little exercise you can do. Make a run through a space station superstructure and coupled first. Now, roll, pitch, yaw, all that good stuff. Really easy. And then switch over to decoupled and go again. Obviously, start slow, start easy. Then you'll be able to go faster the better you get at this. And don't worry about crashing. This game's an alpha. Doesn't matter. You develop the skills, those will last. And that's the whole point of this video, is to give you those early skills in the game so you can make the most of this game. Again, these are things you can do in any ship. Doesn't matter if it's an industrial ship, a combat ship, or a multi-role ship. Just take what you got, pick a place, pick a station in orbit, have yourself some fun, and of course, pet and love your dogs, isn't that right? And happy gaming.